Yo, y'all know what it is and y'all know what it ain't. I know I've been MIA for a little minute. My bad for I be having to get real life stuff in order. But, hear me out. Check me out. Today I woke up just going on about my day-to-day activities, not even thinking about what day it is today. Now, I know I'm not a BD. I know I'm not from out south. I'm not from 64th or from 63rd. But the death of FBG Duck and King Von impacted me in a way where it felt like I knew these guys my whole life, especially the Duck situation. Today is the 1 year anniversary that King Von has been gone. He's officially been gone 1 year today. I know the whole 2021, it felt like a year. Everything felt like a year. It felt like it's been longer than what it is. When I look at my screen and I see King Von holding his money with his legs looking like they about to snap in any second, it just take me back to a time where I didn't really care about what King Von did or not, because he was, I don't want to say it like this, but I don't want to say it like that or sound a certain way, but when he was alive, I wasn't like, oh, King Von, he's my favorite rapper. Even in death, he's not my favorite rapper. But as a person, now I can appreciate the little short time that we had with him on earth, because he continued to keep Chicago's name alive in a manner which even Lil Durk couldn't do. So when he was alive, I was just, he holding down Chicago, and I was happy for the man, but I wasn't invested. I wasn't even really blogging like that. But now that he's gone, I got to sit back and really think about the impact that Von had in a lot of people's lives. Not as far as fans, but a lot of people that's here left. King Von has been gone a year, and nothing is the same from when he left. The whole OTF roster, they've been flipped upside down and changed around numerous times. Asian Doll, his favorite thought, saying that she prefers Jack Boy over King Von because he's not going to crash out. The way when she said that really offended me, like I knew this young man, because you can't sit up here and appreciate Jack Boy for Jack Boy or Von for Von. You want to compare the two, which is totally two different people. If Von and Jack Boy was beefing back then, Von would have punched Jack Boy in his face. And then, what would you say about that, Miss Asian Doll, Queen Ant? That's what she look like. She's not Queen Von. That's the Queen Ant right there. I'm trying to tell you. Termite looking at her. She's ugly. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because this is a time of remembrance. But Lil Durk, even Durkio, he done blew up into astronomical portions. Like, I can't believe Lil Durk is a superstar what he is today. Mimo 600, he's not even affiliated with OTF no more. D-Thing dead. It's just like when Von was, I don't want to say Von was the glue to OTF because that's Durk's label. But it's like right when Von died, you start to see everybody go in separate directions. Kind of like with the Duck situation. Duck was the glue for FBG because he was the breadwinner. But it's different when it comes to OTF because King Von was the face as far as Lil Durk's artists. You know, it was all the artists he had signed to OTF. But Lil Durk overall was the breadwinner for OTF. So if Durk would have died, then that would have rocked the OTF camp like FBG Duck. Death affected FBG. But one thing that I noticed with the OTF side of things is if Von was alive, do you think business would be conducted like it is now? I hear rumors about King Von was trying to leave OTF, how he didn't really respect Durk for a couple things he done. Now, I'm not sure if y'all know about this, but Durk supposedly had the chance to bail Von out earlier than when he did, and he didn't do it because he wanted to continue to skim off the top of the profits that was being made from Crazy Story, which is possibly true. I heard Durk signed Von to a bad deal. Now, who knows what the paperwork looked like for OTF, but I know King Von was making money out the deal he had with 100K management. So Durk did help Von. But 1 year after the man's death, can you really say things is being ran differently now than it was when he was alive? I can say so. I honestly think if King Von was alive, you'll see people like Mimo in a different position. I think King Von would have been bigger than Durk. And honestly, I'm not saying this any type of way because a lot of people are going to get offended by what I say. So I gotta keep it real, but I gotta also keep it professional. I really think Lil Durk is hurt behind King Von's death. He's hurt behind losing his friend. But honestly, I really think it comes a time in life. You know how, put it like this. Let me put it like this. Do you know how if you have rich parents, they die of natural causes? We're not talking about the young QC dude from Chicago who killed his mama for life insurance. We talking about you have wealthy parents. They die, they leave you with money. You're ultimately going to be living financially better before they pass, but it's like a double-edged sword. You have to lose your loved ones to get that. So it's like, do you really want that money, even though it's going to change your life? And that's kind of what the moral of the story, what I'm saying with that, was when King Von died, that took away Lil Durk's biggest competition. I don't mean the mainstream wise, but far as being the biggest name in Chicago at that time, King Von he already surpassed Lil Durk. So if you would have gave King Von this extra year of life that he didn't have, I honestly would believe he would have been as big as Durk is right now. That would be King Von. And Lil Durk would have been in the shadows of King Von. Honestly, I'm just telling you the truth. So with me saying that about the life insurance thing was, it hurts Durk that King Von is gone. But on the other hand, it's like, well, now I'm the Chicago. I'm the greatest. I'm the biggest name out the rack right now. I got the rack lit instead of King Von. Of course, Durk probably wouldn't have mind being a sidekick to Von, but it wouldn't have been no Lil Durk is the star of OTF. King Von would have had that lane sewn up. He probably would have got the Drake feature before King Von. Because I'm not sure if that Laugh Now Cry Later came out before Von's death. But it seems like right when Von died, everything started looking on the up and up for Durk. To the point where everybody was saying King Von was sacrificed. Now, I know that's fake. I don't believe in sacrificial lambs. I believe sometimes you have to cut people off in order to get to a different level of life. In order to elevate, you have to separate. So I would sacrifice some friendships in order to put myself in a better position. But I'm not going to kill nobody for that stuff. Did you ever hear about Jennifer's Body? The band who killed that girl? That was a real life story. They killed the girl thinking that they was going to sacrifice her to the devil and become rock stars. Well, they went to jail. But before they went to jail, the band broke up and nothing happened. So sacrificing people doesn't mean nothing, anything in 2021, unless you're talking about back in the biblical days when you had to sacrifice a lamb in order for God to be happy with your life on earth. Back to the music. King Von's death really affected people in a way that I really don't think it's in a way that's harming OTF or anybody's personal image. Like when Duck died, everybody turned on FBG Young, FBG Cash. They left Dutchy alone, but the whole FBG camp, their images became tarnished after Duck death because of how the way they handled the situation. But when Von died, everybody became superstars. Muwap became a rap superstar. Boss Top, people forgot that he stole diapers, and they just trying to, you know what I mean? They still not respecting him. Boss Top don't get no respect. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's one of the only Oblock dudes who don't get no respect from fans of King Von. But Boss Top finally got a chain out of being a rapper. He was rapping for years, and the only chain he ever had, he had to steal from Sosa. Regardless if he took it off his neck or not, but still. So Boss Top elevated his career. He got a deal. He signed 100K management. He didn't have a deal before King Von became a rapper. Prince Dre in a better position. All the Oblock guys in a better position than what they was before King Von became a rapper. You can't say the same for FBG. So King Von death didn't affect anybody in a negative way, besides maybe people's feelings was hurt. People missed their dog. But everybody got a chance to eat because King Von set them up for success before he was gone. But this Oblock indictment that just happened, honestly, I could really say with King Von being dead, he dodged a bullet. That's another thing where it's like, man, I wish that man was here to continue making music, but he was on bail for an attempt murder. King Von he had limited time, but he wasn't going to beat that attempt murder case. He was probably going to get a year to no time, a year to maybe anywhere between a year to 5 years, King Von and Lil Durk was facing. Like, far as they probably facing 20 years. But at the end of the day, when trial is said and done, I think King Von probably would have had to do a year and a half to anywhere between a year and a half to 5 total with Lil Durk. But one thing he wasn't going to be able to dodge was that Oblock indictment. The reason why the feds coming for the guys that they have now, because those are the remaining guys left. It was bigger pieces to that. It was bigger fish to fry that just hasn't got fried because two of them are dead. Zell was a part of the hit, and I'm pretty sure King Von, they want to say when he came to Oblock and broke up the money, that was him paying all the killers off. Who knows? Who really knows? But I can really say, if the feds was surveying people's social medias and hacking people's phones, and you know when the feds come, they got proof. King Von wasn't one who was hiding his distaste for Duck. Everybody did. Boss Top got investigated. DQ just got arrested for something. Gleesh arrested. You don't think King Von would have went down for conspiracy to commit murder? Think again. I think he would have. It's sad to say that King Von isn't here to enjoy the benefits of his career. But if he was here, he would have been in a whole lot of legal trouble. So you know how people say when they finally die, they get peace? I think King Von, right now, is enjoying his time in heaven. The reason I said he's in heaven is because I don't like how Hassan Campbell said King Von was in hell. Regardless if he's a killer or not, you don't wish hell on nobody. That's an eternal fire. I ain't trying to feel them flames. So why would you wish that on someone's son? Yes, I know, listen. I know I said Duck. But y'all didn't see the part where he said if you kill somebody, you're going down there to meet the people you've killed. So he pretty much said King Von was in hell too. I don't agree with that. Get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think would have been different if King Von was still alive. I'm gone.